This video, I'll be giving you guys my take concerning these two vehicles on the screen. Um, Toyota Camry 2018 and Honda Accord 2018. So for me, these are the in terms of the newest among this series. The Camry series generation or Accord generation. This is the last performance or most powerful of Camry and Accord you can get today from the market. The last of them. So any other Camry, at least currently that available or being produced today, they are not as powerful as this. So if you are looking for performance, this is the last generation you can get from Camry and Honda Accord. As we delve into it, you understand what I meant, why I said what I said. So let's start with this. So this I think the production started or was launched in late 2017. If I'm not mistaken, up until I think maybe 2023 or so it will change. So now when you look at the front view, meanwhile before I get to the engine, we'll talk about the exterior. Now compared to the previous generation, this is the 10th generation. So compared to the previous generation, which is the 9th generation, makes more sense in terms of the appearance. Don't get me wrong, when you actually stay one-on-one with this car, the front end, yeah, I could say kind of looks premium, the way the front was designed. But when you compare it side by side with the 9th generation or the previous generation, that one looks much more could say aggressive, or I think this one will fade much quicker. It looks more toyish. Let me just put it that way. I mean, the LED headlamps and the rest, just that's where I'm coming from. So, in terms of over time, which one will hold the market longer, or have more value, or will stand a chance to become a classic? This is definitely not this model. Yeah, not because of the front end. Don't get me wrong. The front looks okay. I mean, like I said, when you stand in front of it, physically, it actually looks very premium. The design. I'm not shitting on the car based on the front look. No. My only issue I have is the rear look. This is the ugliest Honda rear view Accord. The ugliest Accord I've ever seen. A saloon Accord with this kind of design at the back makes no sense. I mean, it seems they're all trying to copy Peugeot 508, the R8 version, the one I did a video recently. Trying to make it look like a fastback. Which, like I pointed out, even the Peugeot on the rear looks very ugly. Like this one it seems even the worst. I mean, this headlight, what do they even mean? The rear lights, I mean, awkward. But I could appreciate, all this design, shape, line, and the rest. But I mean, when you like I said, when you really appreciate the 9th generation, the previous generation, when you keep both cars side by side. they just look much better than this. So let's look at the interior. I didn't bother to show get the picture of the seat because I realized Honda, even the ninth generation, their seats they don't look that they don't look very comfortable. I don't know, for some reason Honda they are not good at designing seats to look very good, premium or comfortable to sit on. There's nothing outstanding about their seats. So this is the manual version of it. You can see some of them comes with 6-speed manual, some 10-speed automatic, some is this 6-speed CVT. I don't know. I know they have CVT. I don't know how many speed. So I don't know. There's nothing fantastic about this. There's nothing outstanding as it makes it look special. Like I said, Honda used to be known for when it comes to interior design. You know, they used to be among the at least the best when it comes to Japanese vehicles. Much better than Camry or Toyota cars. And now it just looks very basic. I think the only thing I will give it a plus here is the gear lever, the manual gear lever. This one makes more sense. It looks much better than the previous one that kind of look awkward. I'm talking about the gear knob, not necessarily the lever. Okay, the gear knob. This gear knob makes more sense. So in other words, if this model of gear knob can fit in on the ninth generation, the previous generation, something that I'll purchase and swap it. It makes more sense. I love manual cars. I love having that ball feel as you are grabbing the gear stick. That and just look like point like a stick. It doesn't really feel. I don't know. Just for me, I like this ball shape gear knob. So for the interior, nothing really to talk about here. Now this is the automatic view. This they don't have a gear lever anymore for the automatic transmissions. This is what you will now find buttons. That's how you select gears, buttons. So from 2018 to 2023, this is what you find. So as you're going for automatic, like I said, they have CVT, 10-speed automatic, and 6-speed manual transmission. Depending on the engine, anyway, we'll talk about it. So same interior with automatic transmission, no more difference. They're okay. That's of modern. Yeah, they look very modern interior. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about 2018 to 2020. Okay, let's leave it at 2018. This doesn't look very outstanding or special. This is just like most cars as of 2013. This is how their dashboard looks like already. So I'm talking about even early 2012, 2013. I mean, speaking of 308, the 2013 generation, that's the T9, 308, T9. It's not exactly like, but it already has this type of stuff. Doesn't have manual button, if I'm not mistaken. There's nothing special about this. In fact, even 2016 or 2017 Project 3008 looks much better. The dashboard way more better than this. Um, I don't know. Now let's talk about the engine. So for the petrol engine, of course, I think they have hybrid, but I don't usually consider those ones. I want to talk about those ones or diesel engines. Talking about the normal standard engines you'll find. So this model of Cord, the 10th generation, they have two petrol engines, 1.5 turbocharged engine and 2.0 turbocharged engine. No V6, so no naturally aspirated. They're all turbocharged. So well, so if you want a V6 Honda Accord, the newest you can get it is 2017. 2017, that's the newest Honda Accord you can get for V6. For example, this 2018, this 2.0 liter turbocharged engine produces 252 horsepower and 372 or 370 something. I think 370. Yeah. 352 horsepower and 370 Nm torque. So the V6 2017 possesses 278 horsepower and 340. So in other words, the V6 has more horsepower while the turbo has more torque. So the turbo might actually be faster. I don't know. I have not looked at people that have done the comparison. Maybe we'll do that later. But because of the torque and being a turbo and in fact, for example, the 2.0, you have the option of 10-speed automatic and 6-speed manual. So the 10-speed automatic may obviously win the V6. I don't know. We'll have to look at it, or you can check it out to know who have done the comparison. I'm talking about the video. So it might win because of the torque, 10 speed. I think the automatic on that 9th generation Honda Accord is it 6-speed automatic? I'm not mistaken. I think it should be 6-speed. I'm not sure anymore. So in that case, yeah, the 10-speed will win because the gear ratios will be much shorter, especially with the torque. Since it's turbocharged. Turbocharged engines have low gear, low RPM torque. They have their torque comes in at much lower. The huge torque part of the engine comes in at lower RPM. So to make the car much quicker, especially when you are doing 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration. Okay, so that's it about the Honda. So let's look at the Toyota. The thing is, sometimes I get very confused. The Toyota Camry, there are some you see they won't have this kind of design. I don't know, maybe 2020 or so. You won't see this Punjabi or 2017. I really don't understand the designs. But when you look at the Camry of this generation, they look much better than the Honda Accord of the same year. They look much better, both the front and the rear view. In fact, the front view of this looks like a muscle vehicle. It looks like a muscle car. When you look at the Camry with this produced this particular year, there's a one that even looks much better than this. That one, like I said, the front bumper doesn't have this here. Just like, I don't know how to explain that. So it kind of gives it that muscle car look, especially from here. The Honda really looks much better, honestly, than the Honda Accord. of 2018. So let's see. I mean, even from the rear view, this particular picture doesn't even do justice very well for this car. The rear view, it has a better look at the rear than the Honda Accord. Honda Accord looks horrible. I mean, come on, horrible. So the Camry just has a better look all round, as far as exterior is concerned. That's how I put it. Now the interior. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. So you could say compared to the Accord. Let's see. Okay, let's use this view. This one looks better. Okay, compared to Accord, I don't know which one you could say looks much better. Both of them are just okay, but can be still, I don't know. I can't pick. I can't choose. Okay, which one looks better? But I could say thumbs up for Toyota for being able to produce a Camry with this kind of interior in 2018. Camrys, their interior used to be so bland and very, very boring. But I think they've been able to do something nice, good looking on this one. Yeah, I think this one makes more. It makes sense. The interior makes sense. Um, so what's the powertrain? So this version of Camry. It has 3 petrol engines. Well, maybe it has a hybrid. I don't care about those one. So one is, I think, is it 2.0, then 2.4, 2.5, then I think I missed it somewhere. 2.0, 2.5, and 3.5. So this one is 3.5. So this is a V6 engine. So you can see. So this is a V6 engine. So this is the most powerful on that series, which has 300 horsepower. Some say 301, but let's just say on average 300 horsepower, which makes it has more horsepower than the Accord 2.0 turbocharged engine. So, and the torque 272. No, it's up to 272. Hold on. 362 Nm. So the torque just there. The Accord has more torque. So I would say the Camry, they tried by producing V6 for this car in 2018. So Russia is rated for that matter. However, unfortunately, from all the tests I've seen people done, the Accord, this Accord 2.0 liter turbocharged engine is faster than the Camry with the V6 that has more horsepower. Remember, this one has 252 horsepower, while the Accord has 301 horsepower or 300 horsepower. So Accord, as small as it is still faster than the Accord that has 50 more horsepower than this. So I think why the Accord is faster is for two reasons. irrespective of the limitation on the engine size or the power, the horsepower. Two reasons. Number one, the torque, which is obvious. Then number two, this one has 10-speed automatic, while the Accord, no, while the Camry has 8-speed. Where is it? This one has 8-speed automatic. So what I think that happens here is because the 10-speed will have shorter gear ratio, so it will shift much faster. In fact, from what I've gathered, the Accord 10-speed automatic, no matter what you do, they don't get to red line. I think they say by the time you get hit to, well, that's experiment someone conducted on the Accord 2.0 liters 10-speed automatic. So as soon as he hit close to 5,000, 5,500 or thereabout, it upshift. Whether your foot is on the floor or it's on sport mode or you are doing manual, it won't let you get close to that red line. So it shifts faster. So that's why it will be much faster than even this one that possess more power in terms of the HP and bigger. So the Accord is faster. The advantage this one has, the Camry has, is in terms of the engine sound, is smoother. You can't compare V6 with 4-cylinder engine. It doesn't matter how much power you put on that 4-cylinder engine. V6 only beat it in terms of refinement, smoothness, what's it called? Engine sound. They are not the same at all, on the same level. So you could say the Accord, I think just few seconds, about 2 or 3 seconds also, because I know Accord is about 5.5. I think it's about 5.5 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. The Camry, I'm not so sure. I don't know for a fact, but I know it's fast. The Accord is faster. So now, which one will I choose if I were to go for? Even though, unfortunately for Camry, no manual transmission. Not even for, I'm not sure even for the 4-cylinder they have manual transmission. Maybe they do, but I don't think so. But for the V6, no manual transmission. It's just this 8-speed automatic. That's the standard transmission. Why the Accord? Where is it? This 2.0 liter turbocharged engine that is faster than Camry V6 has option of 6-speed manual. So, but generally, now, which one will I choose from here? For me, unfortunately, I don't know which to choose. You know why? I would have gone for this Camry if he had a manual transmission. See, I always tell people, it doesn't matter how much power the vehicle possesses. Even if you like, put 800 horsepower, 1,000 new Nm torque. I don't care. Does it have manual? No, I pass. I will go for one that has lesser power. So yeah, if I were to choose between these two, the reason why I won't feel comfortable choosing this is because I always prefer naturally aspirated over turbocharged engines. As well, it doesn't matter how reliable or durable the turbocharged engine is. I always prefer a naturally aspirated, powerful, bigger engine than smaller turbocharged engine. Hey, I'm not saying if worst case scenario that I won't go for a turbo engine, but I'm saying if given the option of a bigger, more powerful V6, V8 engine, I will always go for naturally aspirated V6 or V8 than turbocharged, even turbocharged 6-cylinder or turbocharged 8-cylinder. I will still go for naturally aspirated 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder or naturally aspirated 8-cylinder. That's just me. Don't care which one is more powerful. Like I said, I'm a technician. I repair both naturally aspirated and turbocharged engines for people, including mine. But I don't have a turbocharged engine right now. But so I know, I know. Number one, how they sound. No, the V6 for natural aspirated is just different. Sound of number two, the forced induction or turbocharged engine, you always expect the headache is on a different level. The kind of headache you have when they start coming up is just on a different level compared to natural aspirated that's much easier to diagnose and fix. I mean, natural aspirated issues will come, but most of the time, it will have no effect on the engine power. But turbocharged engine, any small issue, no matter how minute that problem is, the first thing to do is to kill the power. If the vehicle has a 300 horsepower, once any small issue comes up, probably what you get will be like 80 horsepower. It will just drive. It will look like you are driving a tortoise until you fix that problem. That problem, then the issue comes. There are some problem will become very difficult to fix. So, man, it's just much easier to go for natural aspirator. So I'm saying in a fix, which one? I love the power, but hate the transmission. Now I don't like I also love the exterior, the look of this. Even the interior, not bad. But in terms of this one, the exterior, especially the rear end, very awful to me. The front end, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Even though I still prefer this one to this. The interior, oh, not so much problem with that. Manual transmission, yeah, this is 1000. I will go for that. But man, maybe let's say okay, you must choose one out of these two. You have no option. We shall even maybe at gunpoint say you must choose one. I'll go for this. Sadly, I don't know. Maybe over time, I'll start to like the car. I think number one is faster or quicker. Actually, not necessarily fast. It's quicker. But then, listening to the sound of the engine, looking at the car, wow. I don't know how long. The point is, any of these cars, no matter what, even if I choose, they won't stay long with me. That's the only thing. I will hate this one over time because of the transmission, and I can't do anything about it. I can't convert it to money. I will enjoy this one for a while, but each time I look at the ugly rear end and the unimpressed engine sound, it's just a question of time. I'll get rid of it. So that's my take on this cars. I don't have any other thing to say. So, but like I said, hey, if you're out there interested in any of these two cars, this is your chance. The next model that came after this, they dropped the power drastically. In fact, basically all of them were all hybrid, no petrol, full petrol engine, not even turbocharged. Like, yeah, they probably turbocharged, but my point is all have hybrid, and the power dropped like up to into half. I think the maximum you could get like 220, 200, one something horsepower. All the 20 up to two. Maybe I'll do a video on those 2024 and the 2024 Camry, the 2025 Camry, 2024 Accord and 2025 Camry. Horrible cars, horrible. So if you enter performance, this is your last chance. This is the last Accord and the Camry you can get for performance. Other than that, you have to keep going back. That's the only way to enjoy production cars these days. You have to keep going back. If you want newer cars, you be ready to find another hobby as you own those cars, because they can set you into depression. I know they don't consume fuel, but as a man, you understand that that your testosterone. If you don't make use of it, you can put it into depression. So you need somewhere to put that into action to express those testosterone. So most times we do it via cars, and such cars they don't have to be boring, otherwise to drain you completely. Okay, so that's all I have.